Yeah, I don't even know how to start right now on this video because there's so much that I could talk about. That's the list for next week. All the stuff in pink are actually issue ones. There's 10 issue ones coming out, at least the ones I saw or am interested in, and that's quite a lot. And I have 12 books on the list for next week. This week, too, there's some books that have been missed. Deadpool 7, Backtrack 7, Bug Biter, No One's Rose #5, and Touching Evil, if that book ever came out this week. All right, let's start over on this side because this is going to be a... Oof. Okay, so I was in a store and I guess they might have gotten some reorders because there was this sitting on the newsstand or on the stand, so I got it for probably $3.20. So this one as well. I mentioned that I really liked this book, the sketch from issue 35 of Immortal. Picked it up. I did go in and buy a few more issues of Batman, the 274, 270, is that 273? Shell Game. This is more Greg Rucka. 572, yeah, this is going. 576, 577, and 578. A killer old indie book from Hard Boiled. This is Torpedo. Really happy that I found that. So that was cool. Variant cover to issue 1, Wicked and Divine. I had actually been looking for this one for a while. A little bit better than those face covers on Wicked and Divine. Went to my dollar shop and I found this run of Minx. I was pretty sure that I had issue 1, but I bought 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. I'm pretty sure I got 1. I didn't find a 1 anyway, so... But this is some Peter Milligan and Sean Phillips, and that's really not something to mess with, so I just grabbed it. It was only like $7. Oh, now, this might take a second, but it might be worth it. If you guys haven't seen Cullen Bunn's series he did a little while back called Six Gun, it's from Onai Press. There were 50 issues, and I think 2 and some one-shot miniseries after that. But this issue I'm holding was the only issue that I had. In fact, it's even marked. You see it up there? VF Plus. So I got the issue 1. And it was okay. It was not in bad shape, but I got it for a decent price. Well, I really wanted to get the rest of Six Gun. I had maybe like 3 or 4 reading copy issues, but I had no Six Gun. I had issue 1 and issue 50. I just needed everything in between. Well, I don't know how or what the deal was, but I went on eBay and I saw someone was selling a run. Now, if you look for Six Gun now, you can buy runs for, $200, $250 for a run of 1 through 50. And I don't know how, but I found mine for $1 an issue. It's $49 plus some shipping. So I got another copy of issue 1, and this one was in spectacular shape. So really happy about that. 2 copies of the issue 1. Issue 2. Now that I have this, I am looking really forward to digging in and reading it. I really like the art, and I think I understand the premise that there's these 6 magical artifact guns, and that there's 6 people that wield them, and they all have like special attributes or powers when they have the particular gun, and it's a Western. I mean, I don't even know. But this here is the entire run of 6 Gun, and I'm so happy that I finally got this. And I literally had, a month ago I didn't have any. I had found the issue 1 and I found the issue 50, and bang, now I have the whole run. Stoked. Like that cover. And I have this one here. This is issue 9. Notice it's not in a bag or board. And the reason being is because I felt that out of the 50 issues that I got from the person who sent them to me, I only really designated that there were 3 issues, and this being one of them, that had any kind of problems at all with them. They were touted as near mint, and as far as I'm concerned, right on the money with that. So all the rest of these look really good, and I found the 10 and 11, or whatever, the 9 and 10, and issue 44 had problems. So 3 upgrade issues, all in all, not a big problem. That's issue 15, I think. 16, 17. I mean, this is a series that just kept going, man. It's 50 issues. That's almost as long as, your Preachers and Transmets and I don't know. I'm just really captivated by the possibility of these characters and the powers of those particular guns. I've read a few, like I said, I've read some issues, but they were towards the end of the run. So the characters were all already kind of established, but you got to see what some of them were capable of. So I was really interested. Yeah, it's a cool cover. I normally have been saying that lately, if I get a complete run finished of something, that I was going to show it. So that's primarily why you guys are sticking through watching this, I guess. I feel like I got a shift here. That's issue 30. 31, 32, it's a cool issue, 33, 34, that's a 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. What's going on there? Oh yeah, I really like that cover. Should dwell on that one for a second. That's cool. All black cover here. I don't know what that is. Little Red Riding Weirdo. Getting lost here. I miss Onai Press. I mean, I know they still put books out, but they had some really good stuff. Now, this was that other issue. Yeah, this was the 44. So it just had a crimp down at the bottom. I got the COVID. No, I'm just kidding. So that's what was enough for me to say that it was an upgrader, because it had a spine tick. Like I said, I really was pretty happy with the condition of this run. And as a matter of fact, the person on eBay almost hooked me on Dark Horse run of Goon 1 through 38 or something like that. I almost bought it, and I don't know why I didn't. I guess I just kind of wanted to see how this run was going to go first, but I can tell you for sure that this run was in awesome shape. And then this was the issue 50 that came with the pack, and then this was the issue 50 that I had. So there you go. Apropos, end of the song. That's good. Now, gotta make sure that doesn't slide away. Now, what's next is probably one of the coolest things that I found. I was really bummed that I didn't find this book when it first came out. This is Behemoth Press, Cardinal Dagon #2. I can only say I'm so happy that I found 2 copies at a store a week and a half after it came out. I couldn't believe it. I was walking by and I saw the cover and I was like, oh, you have one. And as I grab it, another one underneath it kind of poked its way out. And I said, oh, you got 2 copies. That's awesome. So I bought them both because I'm doing a double run of Cardinal Dagon #2. I'm also going to do the 1 in 10 cover run on 7 Secrets. I really like the issue 3 1 in 10, so I'm looking forward to that coming out soon, next week maybe, or yeah. Although I missed Steve Niles issue 1 to the Possessed, I was really happy to have found at least this copy, because this looked, I mean, the art looks amazing, but this just looked really, really cool. I really wanted to get the Possessed issue 1 that came out not that long ago. And I saw the cover, same kind of ethereal looking cover like this one, but I don't know, I missed it. And that was a mistake. X-Ray Robot, yes. Michael Allred, Laura Allred, hell yeah. The interior is pure Allred. Sender, #13. When does this book end? When's that thing gonna end? I'm not sure, but I do love it, but I kind of want to be done with it. Dead Body Road, I have the first 6-issue series, and I guess this is volume 2, Justin Jordan. I usually like most of the stuff that Justin Jordan does. This one here inside too, the artwork inside is also really quality, so that usually is what ultimately wins a book over for me. Is if the art inside is exceptional, then I'm down. Here we go with Department of Truth. I really like this cover, and when I got to the store I realized how many covers they really did have for this. I think I only liked 1 or 2 other covers. The Lee Harvey Oswald X's in the eyes, that would have been cool. I probably should have done that cover in the JFK. I think that would have made a little bit more of a statement. But I really did like the all-red cover. Not the Mike Allred cover, the all-red cover. Anyway. I did not like the Something is Killing the Children homage cover, but there was another cover similar that I did. Still here with Gideon Falls and this profile head cover, which I've been going with. Jason Aaron on Sea of Stars #7. Man, oh man, what a great book. I was happy to find issue 310 of Spawn. I really like that cover. Of course, is that thing jacked? Oh, I think I just saw that Spawn one is totally jacked right down there in the corner. Alrighty then. That was news to me. Late breaking news. Totally screwed. Tartarus, this was a back issue or just one that I had missed, and I have that series, so I was interested in keeping up on it. Same with Backtrack. I got issue 6 here, but issue 7 came out today, and I never saw it. I don't think a ton of people are ordering Backtrack from Onai Press. They weren't also ordering Angela Della Morte. I really liked the first series of this from Red 5. Totally stoked when I saw a copy, at least, of issue 1. So, the art inside I don't think was as impressive to me as the one from the previous series, so I don't know if it's the same art team that carried over, but I'm still going to stick with that. Anything Red 5, too, can't be that heavily printed. Year Zero. So happy to have found issue 4 the other week. And then, of course, I couldn't wait to get this awesome tube cover with the zombie heads. And, oh, man, killer. Upshot, man. I'm buying almost everything that they make, as far as I know. I did not get Resistance. And I did not get... No, I think I got everything else. I don't know. Engine Ward number 2, that was also just a pickup of realizing that I did not have a copy of the issue 2. What to say about the homage? I don't know. Dave has been putting the print run numbers on the books almost like they're like a limited edition or whatever. It's all hype and BS. But I was surprised. 3,300 copies of this Cerebus Batvark issue. And then there was another version that just had X's across the front. And I think that was in maybe... I was under 2,000. I got a copy of that waiting for me. But now even Dave Sims getting into the variant cover game. And I don't know, man. I think that's one of the things that's probably pissed me off more than anything lately has been variant covers. It's just, it sucks. Because it sucks revenue and interest away from other books that deserve it. Like the Sumerian here, People of the Black Circle, there's an homage cover. I saw the issue 2, like the regular painted cover. Kind of looks like in this vein, you know, when you're talking about Sumerian red nails. So there's a cover out there for this People of the Black Circle number 2. And I'm probably going to get a copy of that too. Because I've just been, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just buying this series from a blaze with all these cool covers. Sumerian Red Nails. I guess it's a different copy of issue 1. I don't know what I'm doing. I did read it though, and the first couple issue story that I read was pretty great. And had a huge cliffhanger at the ending, and I was hooked. I was like, this is awesome. One that I have not read yet, but if you guys see the review type shows, a lot of people have given their approval to Zach Thompson on Lonely Receiver. A lot of interesting philosophical questions, technological advances questions, and things. I'm totally down. I just haven't read it yet, but there it is. We only find them when they're dead. I'm having a problem. This was one of those books that had me kind of short-circuiting about covers, because I like the idea of, you know, if you get a book or a series that you stick kind of with the one cover scheme, I guess, you know, whatever, who's to say you can't bounce back and forth between different things, or you get what you get. I mean, fine. But I tend to say, like, you know, I'm going to stick with this one. I wasn't a big fan of printed words all over the cover page. You know, that was a little much, but I really like some of the virgin cover looking things, and this was damn close. So that's kind of why I went with this. I guess there's other tons of variants out there for this book, but who cares? Just put out a great cover, give us a great story, put it out on time, and just move on. Matt Kent with Bang. And see this one here. This was one that came with 2 covers. And this cover was okay. I like the white cover, but it just seems kind of weirdly incomplete. But now that I see it here, it almost makes me want to have had the other cover. I don't need to fight about which cover I want for a particular issue. It's tough enough finding them sometimes, so whatever. I'm really looking forward to this because anyone who knows anything about anyone, you got Mike Mignola, Dave Stewart, Ordway, you got all these great talented people, but what you really got, you got Craig P. Russell's artwork inside this. It's fantastic. And I've read this Norse mythology book, and it's actually very good. There's also a good audio version of this where Neil himself reads his own book, so I would recommend that. It's fantastic. It's all the Norse legends and myths told in story form, and it's fantastic. Lock and Key, Pale Battalion number 2. Kind of liking this. I like Lock and Key. Dan Waters and Coffin Bound. It's a pretty stark cover, but I really like that series. Here's another one that kind of bummed me out. I'm getting to like this cover more, perhaps. But there was another yellow cover for Decorum, and I really wasn't sure because I thought I looked and maybe I just assumed that they were yellow, black, white, and they were all the same. But there's a second cover, so I don't know if that one actually looked any better or nicer, but this one's starting to grow on me. Looks like he got shot through the chest, so that's making me feel a little happier. Die 14, Firepower 3 and 4, because I said I was going to keep up on that, but I just didn't get it last week. Getting It Together, I did like what was going on there, and I do like those slice of life type comics, so I have a feeling I might like that as well. Inkblot 2, I'm getting it just because it has a cat in it, and that's all I gotta say about that. This to me looks like a Jay Anacleto cover, but marked. The artwork inside is phenomenal. Moonshine, just because Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Rizzo are worth getting. A series that no one else talks about, I guess. And what, has anybody heard of this weird little series called The Walking Dead Deluxe? I actually did like it in color. I like the series black and white, and I will like this series again in color. I just wish it was still $2.99. American Ronin, Upshot. Bring it! Can't wait to finish this 5-issue. Got a second copy of Autumn. I like that cover, and the story was good. Another one from Balt, Money Shot. Kind of just sticking with this because Money Shot. I understand, but it's just a fun read. Okay, closing in on the end here. Had to get me my bro Swamp Thing. Rom V had a story in here. The art looked really good on that, so I picked it up. Yeah, I spent $5-6 on that, but whatever. I do have a full run of American Vampire Volume 1 and 2, so it makes perfect sense that I'm going to be able to nail down that series. I had my hands on that other Bonnie and Clyde cover, and it is very cool. But once again, that cover's cool. Just give me that one cover. I'll be happy that I found it. And more than likely, I'll pick up your issue too. Jeez. Now you got to get that cover too? Here I am. Complaining. Doing it to myself. The Dreaming. Waking Hours, issue 3. I've been keeping up on this. G. Willow Wilson has not always written the greatest story, in my opinions, the ones that I have read. But she may have found her groove in this one, so I'm cool. My favorite series that, of course, ends fairly soon, 2 issues, Hellblazer. In the process right now of going through and actually confirming that I have only 1 issue left of Hellblazer to have a complete volume 1 to 300. My second, well, no, I have X-Men runs of 300 more, but it'll be my third collection of 300 plus issues complete. So that's pretty cool, but can't think of a better series to do it than Hellblazer. And other than the couple back issues and really the only issue of Marvel I got this week was Thor, because I couldn't stand that cover for issue 8. So here I was bitching about extra covers. Well, I would have had to have sucked it up about that ugly issue 8 cover. But instead, I broke down and finally got an Alex Ross. So, anyway, thanks everybody for chilling, and let me know what the heck you see in all this madness. And till then, it's Pope C. Later.